fucking can't, he's just not existing. He just can't thrive. He can't do what he wants to do. And I didn't take that into consideration. And I didn't have to deal with it. I could have just broken up with him. But after the fact that he realized and he wanted to fucking try with me and was standing there after I fucked another guy, being like, I'll try for you, like, who does that? Who has the like ability to do that? And so I realized that like I feel like I really lost. I like missed out on everything that we could have had, and he was trying and he wanted to try, and I just like pushed him away. And like Heather, like over the few months, like I have some videos of that he sent me of like our conversations. Like he recorded, me lying, like I'm at Nick's house one morning and I'm just lying to his fucking face, or I'm at Chantel's like that week that we stayed there and Adam was away, and he's like, well, like, okay, like no one else is there, like, you're sure, like, you're not lying to me? And I fucking, like, we want to talk about crazy, like we talked about Brandon's ex. You would, if you didn't know me, you'd hear that and you'd be grossed out, I promise you. Like, I want to show you one. I am disgusting.
How do you mean?
The way I speak to him, he's just calm, and he's just like, baby, please, like, I just want to know, like, and I'm like, fuck you, you fucking, like, fuck, like, say it again, we're fucking over, like, I don't want to fucking talk, like, I'm, like, foaming at the fucking mouth, like, when I tell you I'm, like, was fucking insane to him, like, I mean, like, I was fucking insane to him, and I need to fucking own up to that. I really need to own up to that, and I have been owning up to that. I've been owning up to, like, how fucked up I am, and I started emailing him, and on Christmas Eve, he called me, and we didn't talk, and I just knew it was him, and he didn't say anything, and then on Christmas Day, he called me, and we talked for, like, 3 hours, even though, like, obviously we're not supposed to.
Yeah.
And there was just, like, a lot of fucking hurt, Heather, and I just, like, I portrayed to everyone, to my dad, to you guys, that, like, he was just this terrible person with nothing. I was just the victim. And you know what? We were so fucking toxic to one another, and I know that he has choices as a man, and he could have walked away, but he's not a perfect person either, and he fucking loved me. And I fucked around so hard and was so mean to him. I broke him in fucking two, and he snapped and he went crazy. And he did those shit, and he tried to find out what happened, and I would never talk to him about it. I never told him the truth.
Oh.
About him and Nick, or me and Nick. I never told him the truth, and all he wanted was the truth. So, like, him sending her to Nick's house, like, they just wanted to find out. Showing up at Pro. He just wanted the fucking truth, because I kept fucking him around.
Yeah.
And never telling him the truth. Like, I want to be so honest that, yeah, I never told him the truth. I just lied to him, and I would tell him I loved him, and, like, what would that do to a person? That would have broken me in two. I wouldn't trust people. I would feel, like, devastated. I would feel broken. I would feel confused. I would feel so angry. Like, he had every right to be fucking angry. And he was not thriving before and coping well, so what makes you think me doing that was going to help him cope at all? And so, like, we're not supposed to, and I know it's gonna sound kind of crazy, but, like, we've been talking a lot. We've been talking a lot, and I've been owning up to it, and it's literally like I woke up to my bullshit and feel so bad, and he sends me more videos, and he's like, listen to how you talk to me, and I'm gonna let you listen to one, so that you understand the severity of, like, anybody, like, you think, like, Brandon's, like, a little bit, like, fucked up and not ready for a relationship, like,
yeah.
Oh, and the stories, like, wait till you hear this, and it's just one of so many. And I'm not gonna be that person anymore. I'm never gonna talk to, like, anybody like that ever again. I'm not gonna, like, there's no lying. Like, I wanted something, and I just lied to his face over and over, and I don't know why I lied over and over, and I just wasn't ready to own up to the fact that I made so many mistakes. And he had the decency to realize what he had done to me over that first year, like, he was out. I never gave him the chance for us to rebuild from that. And just fucking fucked him around, ran away, fucked Nick. I never gave it a fucking chance. And yeah, I fucked up. And he's like, he is a good person. Like, you know he's a good person. Like, you know, he's not everyone's person. He's a little unsavory and this, that, and the other thing. Like, but I do love that about him. I love that he's a fucking little bit of a weirdo and he just, like, you know, beats or marches to the beat of his own drum. Like, I like that about him a lot. And so right now, like, I am talking to him, and I'm, like, talking to him, and we're trying to work through some of this hurt, and it's fucked up because I have fucking conditions against him, and it's actually, like, it's illegal to talk to him, and...
Yeah.
And he's fucking angry, obviously. I fucking put him in jail. He tried to kill himself twice. Him and Jacqueline aren't dating. It's a buddy's sister of his, and they put that on because it's gonna look way better for him, and I get it, if it looks like I'm like a jealous ex and he's dating a girl. He's never slept with her. She has like a kid, lives like an hour away, comes in and helps him in his surety, and was really supportive to him because he did have nobody. I had you guys and he didn't have a support system, and this girl came out of nowhere and was kind to him, and I'm glad she was. I mean, I've told you, she's fucking grossly nice.
Yeah.
So she's like nobody, and like, I don't know, I told Hannah, and we didn't really get into this much detail, like, because I just told her I didn't want to hear it, but like, I feel like I would want to try again if all these conditions went away and he forgave me. Like, I feel like I fucked up that hard. And I just didn't realize, and I just let everybody believe that he's just following me to country night, and he's fucking, you know, calling me 1,000 times. Guess what? Because I answer one time and we have a 2-hour conversation, and then I don't answer for 2 days. Or I send him a sweet email and, like, say nice things and say, okay, we just have to chill out, and then I don't answer him for days. Obviously, he's going to come by. Obviously, he's going to think, what are you doing? Obviously, he has no answers about Nick or what I did, so he's going to try and come fucking find me. And I just, like, I don't want you guys and the people in my life to think that that's insane, because... it is insane if I didn't tell you my part in it. It would be crazy because you guys are just gonna believe this part in it. And it was crazy. It's not like that it wasn't toxic and it wasn't crazy, because it was. But it was crazy because we were both feeding into it, and mainly because of me. I didn't just stop. I mean, I did say I wanted to just be done, and he didn't, you know, take that for an answer, but I don't think I would either. I think if the roles were completely reversed and he cheated on me, doesn't matter what I did, he cheated on me, and I just begged for him back, and he was like, okay, we'll kind of try, and then he just dropped me, and then, like, pushed and pulled me every single day, kind of sweet, kind of this, I'd be fucking driving out to his house. You better goddamn believe if he was out every Thursday night at Dooley's, I'd be driving by Dooley's. You know?
Yeah, like, also the thing that you said in your relationship, how when you got mad, you would just say you wanted it to be, you would want to break up anyway, right? So, like, that makes sense, too. Like, we're gonna be done, sorry. Yeah, go on.
Like, I would do all the things that he did. And I 100% would believe that, and believe